is not a zombie. It is I, the Brettster, the Tankster. I'm laying here chilling. I tweaked my knee the other day, so I'm kind of took the way to work, and it was bothering me, so I'm chilling a little bit, trying to get it rested up. As you can see over here in the window, Beef, aka Thorn, is also chilling. So, I'm pondering The Walking Dead this coming Sunday, thus the zombie noises I was making. Here's what I think is going to go down. My 2-cent prediction for episode 5 of season 9. Supposedly the last episode for Rick Grimes in the series. At least for now. So, well, here's the deal. Okay, for the whole season, everything's been about that bridge. I'm getting the bridge built. Everybody working together and everything. And if you remember, there's been a lot of these little conversations with him and Eugene that I think a lot of people just really ain't even thinking about at this point. About, how the bridge is going, how sturdy is it going to be, all this and that. And they had a conversation, I think in the last episode, and about they'd had a bad storm. I think it was probably the remains of the storm that the guys in Fear the Walking Dead went through, and how it was, washing down the river there really hard and everything. So, as you know, we last left our hero, Rick Grimes, Carl. We last left him. His side had been penetrated by that bar. Oh, I can't think what's called. I was going to say rhubarb. But anyway, he's impaled there, laying, and he has the two groups of herds coming from both directions. So I think they're going to do all those flashbacks this coming week with some of the old characters. I know Shane, I think Herschel, and I forget who else, but they're supposed to be back for that episode. But I think he's going to be going there and going through all that and everything. Now, AMC releases still shots for every episode. And I've seen where some of the still shots were, some of the flashback scenes, and Rick at various parts of this coming week's episode, I guess trying to make his way away from him, whatever. Whether that'll be part of the flashback sequence or not, I'm not sure. But then there's some pictures of Jadis looking down, and then she's got the walkie-talkie like she's radioing the helicopter or whatever. And the helicopter's been a recurring theme throughout the entire series. Different parts where the helicopter's been involved. So, there's been several theories. One, that the walkers are going to end up getting him, and he's going to be gone. And then there's the different theories that he's going to make it back to Alexandria, but then pass away, succumbing to his injuries, or that then there's the Cadis is going to rescue him in the helicopter. So everybody's trying to figure out what exactly is going to happen. So what I think this is going to, I forgot to mention, in the still pictures, there was a picture of a mailbox with a name on it. And it is the same name as the last name of the one woman scientist in the old Day of the Dead Romero movie. Which is interesting because she escaped in a helicopter in that movie. Or in the one other guy. So, kind of interesting how they're, all this foreshadowing and tying everything back together and everything. So I think there's a lot more to What Don't Meets the Eye, and they're planning. They've been planning to do the different things that they're planning on doing for a good while now. But what I think's going to go on, I think he's going to will himself up off of that predicament he's in. And it's going to be a nasty injury. And I think he's going to have no choice but to go in the direction of the bridge they've been building. And I think even some of the other survivors may be on the other side of the bridge trying to get him across or whatever. But what I think's going to happen, I think the bridge is going to like fall apart due to the weight of all the walkers and him being on it. Not that he weighs that much, but you know, all the walkers anyway, the herds. And I think they all were going to go down into the water, Rick too, and that he's going to end up getting washed downstream, where Jadis is going to find him, and she's going to radio in and have the helicopter pick him up and leave it open-ended so he can come back if he wants to. That's my prediction. I think that all that points back to you know, everything that they've been kind of setting up, you know. So I think that's what's going to happen. And as far as the whole Maggie getting at Jeffrey Dean Morgan, you know, in his cell and all that, I think as she's going towards Negan, Michonne's going to cut her off at the pass. And they're going to be either about to get into it or whatever. And then word's going to come to them about what happened to Rick. And it's going to put all that and stop all that before it even gets started. So that's what I think is going to happen there. So if you watch this, if anybody watches this, I've been putting these up. I don't know, maybe a couple people watching them, but whatever. If you check this out, comment below what you think is going to happen if you see it before the episode. And if you see this after the episode and you want to say, "Aha, you were wrong, you dumbass," we'll go ahead and you can do that too. But I've watched the whole series, haven't missed an episode. I've watched all the reviews. I watch Trevor Channel 2's review all the time. Shout out to him. You know, and I know he was talking about his review of this past episode that, you know, he's hoping for a helicopter. But I don't think anybody's thinking about this, you know, the whole bridge thing. I think they're thinking, you know, that he might, but I think the bridge is going to go down just because of all the little conversations he's had with Eugene, especially this one this past week. So I think that bridge is going to go down. He's going to be on it. Walker's going to be on it. They're going to get flushed down the river. He's going to wash up. Jason's going to find him and radio the helicopter in, and maybe, who knows, my wife Case was saying, what if the very last episode of the series, it's him waking up from another coma and he's the only survivor in the whole world. And I said, I want one better. I said, what if whoever ends up surviving finds him for the last episode, and he's like Bub from the original Day of the Dead series, you know, that zombie they had all chained up that they were doing experiments on and everything. That would be messed up. So what do you think is going to happen? Comment below if you get this in the next couple days. Give me your thoughts. As always, please like and subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get it going, having fun, me and my son, and you know, give us a like and a share and all that stuff. And getting ready for, we had a Halloween DJ show the other night. Went real good. Got some Christmas shopping done early yesterday. And thanks to you guys that have checked out my vid on my little toy hunt. And I'm going to be hopefully getting another Mortal Wing Wars with me and Crazy H up next couple days. And also check out my D. Calhoun interview I did for the Rockers, Freaks, and Geeks episode. So hopefully have all that going. This Saturday we will be, Relic, my band, will be at Hoover's Bar and Grill in Kaiser, West Virginia. One of my former hometowns, which is close to my original hometown, West Maryland. So hope all you guys will come check us out. And as always, do some act of kindness this week. Do one little thing that'll make difference into someone's life. So for, ooh, my eyes are all big there. Yeah. For Red Tank Downey, peace out, man. Y'all have a good weekend.